Hi Peter, it's Jo here again, just to show you a little bit of information about the analytics that we can access for your social media account. So what I'm looking at here is Twitter. As you can see, to get to it yourself, you have to have this URL of analytics.twitter.com/user/reality business game/home. That would be what you'd put in. And then this shows you quite a bit of information about what's been happening on your Twitter account. So as you can see, all the metrics are going in the right direction. We're doing a decent amount of tweets per month. The impressions of the people that have seen them is good. People are visiting your profile and looking at it. People are mentioning you. And your followers have increased, well, obviously quite dramatically in the last month. So really, for an account that's only really been up and running for a month, 6 weeks, this is going pretty well. So yeah, it just takes time for that sort of ripple effect to happen and people to start reacting to it. So it shows you there, you can compare this with the month before, when we'd only just got started, literally at the end of that month. So you can see that obviously it has sort of gone right up, and then you look at December, yeah, you can just see the difference in the stats there. So we've only been going a month, so it's not going to be sort of over the top amount of followers yet, but it is going in definitely the right direction. You can get stats here as to the most responded things. So it gives you the amount of impressions and people that have engaged, so whether they've liked or retweeted it. So again, yeah, it's always the more sort of useful stuff that gets the interaction, that is not overtly sales. So we have to do all of that to get it sort of built up. Again, this one here, more sort of a engagement style post. So they are getting reaction. I'm taking part in Surrey Chat, which is a chat hour that also is getting you known with other businesses, but do feel free to go on and actually interact yourself at any time. Hopefully the video I sent you yesterday may give you a bit more help with that. So it's showing you here when people have clicked. Now it shows you that they've had 6 link clicks there. So that's good. People are clicking on the links that are going through to your website. So you can see that. So it is happening. People are retweeting your stuff. So yeah, it just takes time. So you can export data if you want to out of here. And you can see data for a longer period of time, but there's probably not much point because we haven't been going much longer than that. You can get some stats about your audience here, what their top interest is technology, which is something I would have thought, entrepreneurship. So the people that are following you are your target market. So technology, entrepreneurship, marketing, business and finance. So yeah, the people that are following you are your target market. Pretty much even male and female. And yeah, they're all in the United Kingdom majority wise, which is good. And they're either as England, Southeast England or Greater London. So we're getting the right followers as well. But as I say, it's just having the time to build all that up. So yeah, events only shows you what people are tweeting about on Twitter. Yeah, that's probably not stuff that you need at the moment. So you can get some decent analytics from Twitter there, which is good. And then on the Facebook page, so I've come into the analytics here. So if you went to your Facebook page, which you have access to, I'm on as you at the moment. So you can see you can see exactly what I'm seeing here. You would then click on Insights. And this then gives you some information about that. So the reach is 281, post engagement is 28, a bit down on the week before, but that's to be expected. It will always peak to start with when you've had quite a few followers. 3 people have watched the videos that we've shared. You've had an additional page like in the last few days. This bit will show you the most popular posts. So this slide was a good one, and people have clicked on it to have a little look at it. We'll see a bit more of this. Let's go down to the posts a bit more. So yeah, this one's been good. This was because I shared it out into quite a few groups and stuff like that. And as you can see there, people have been clicking on that post to look and read a bit more information. And, you know, it's likely that a few of them have clicked through. That's about the level of the stats that you can get there. But people are reacting to stuff. As I say, again, this is even younger than your Twitter account. So I think it's a good start. As I said, I've talked with Mark and yourself, a bit of probably advertising would help to boost that a bit as well. This gives you some good stats as to when your people are online. So it's pretty evenly spread when people are actually online in terms of days. And as you can see, it's sort of fairly, the morning is quite a good time to post around here between 8 and 10. And around 6 o'clock is a good time to post because that's when most of your followers are online. And that's what I've been trying to do with any content that we've got going on Facebook. So yeah, they're the sort of basic insights there. There's loads of other things that you can look into. So all manner of things are there. But yeah, I would say that at the moment, that's a brilliant start. The Facebook page is probably less than a month old. The Twitter account is only really been active for just over a month. So I think that's a brilliant start that can really be built on. So any questions, as usual, just let me know.
Business training in Guildford Business Hub. I'm just doing an extra video for you this week because we had some issues on Wednesday with Facebook keeping on freezing during the live training session. And there was something I wanted to show you about post optimization, which we couldn't quite do in the live session. So I'm just doing a little video for you now. Now, if you can hear birdsong in the background, it's because I'm sitting outside. It's a lovely afternoon. I've got a nice shady spot at the bottom of the garden, so I'm doing it there. So hopefully you'll enjoy the birdsong as well. So I'm on the Guildford Business Hub business page. I'm just going to make sure I'm signed in as Guildford Business Hub to post. And then I have a dialog box here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in what I want to post. I'm going to share a blog I've done on apps this week. So I'm going to put, do you use apps to help manage your small business? There are lots out there to choose from, and the choice can be bewildering. Take a look at some of the favourites from the Guildford Hub. So let's just grab the link. Oh, wrong one there. Let's get to the front of my website and find the blog that I want to share. Here we go. And go on to Facebook. So put that in there. Okay, so that's lovely. It's pulled through a lovely image for it. So I could just click publish, or I could do the drop down and schedule it for a different time. What I'm going to do before then is I'm going to choose a preferred audience for this post. Now basically all that means is that Facebook will try and put this post in front of people that I have set a preference for to see it, and I'm setting the preference because I think it's the sort of thing that they will engage with more and therefore will get me better reach on this post. So let's click on the targeting thing here. So basically you do it by setting interests. So business and industry might well be there, but actually let's go a little bit narrower. I think it's going to be more small business. Okay, so we'll click that on there. Small Business Saturday, so it then starts to share stuff, maybe a startup company, a business owner, small and medium enterprises. Okay, so they're still pretty broad categories there. So what I'm going to then start to do is add in some more specifics. So as it's a post about apps, I might try and see if any of the preferred apps on this. So MailChimp, which is the email software, which is probably only going to be used by people running businesses or organisations. Let's have a think of some of the others. So Buffer, which is a an application there for social media, maybe Hootsuite. Anything else? Let's have a think on here. So you might have something like Asana, which is a productivity. There we go. So lots of things there. So I could keep adding apps and additional interests, and then it would start to put this post in front of people that it feels may be interested based on the fact that they've liked these things or shown interest in these things on Facebook. So this is where your ideal client work will come in handy, because you'll have a good idea of maybe the sort of interests that your ideal clients would have that is specific to them and may not be interest shared by everybody else. So that's really what you want to sort of drill down in, those specifics. So be as specific as possible on that. So I could go much further, but just so I don't keep you here forever and a day. So I'm going to save that, and then it's got it all on there. You've got the things on here. That's your targeting. And then I'm going to click publish. And that's all you have to do. Now the reason why I would do that, to show you, that's now come up here. Now the reason why you would do that is obviously to get it in front of people that are more likely to engage or like or click on your post, which all boosts the amount of people that see the post and are good for your analytics. But it's also a good thing to do to practice if you're thinking about doing some Facebook advertising or boosting posts, because it is getting those audiences right and targeting them correctly that will get you the results. So you can play around with that by doing preferred audiences first, see the sort of things that work that perhaps get you more engagement, and then replicate that when you start doing boosted posts or Facebook advertising. So I hope that makes sense. Give it a go, see how you come up with, and let us know in the group your results, and have a lovely bank holiday weekend.